Born into the infamous Gaunt family whose roots trace back to Salazar Slytherin himself, Noctua possessed an unyielding curiosity that defied the darkness surrounding her lineage as a Gaunt. A dream to show that there is more to Salazar Slytherin's legacy than meets the eye. A dream which led to her demise. A dream which left her alone while fighting for it and at the end as well. Was she delusional jumping into the fiery pit without knowing what's gonna be at the bottom? Or was her childish pursuit of the truth, which was a fault since the beginning, meant something? Being born into the Gaunt family who pride themselves for being pure blood and think of themselves as something to be higher breed than other people, Noctua was subjected to seeing her family's harsh treatment towards the Muggles. She saw her family torture Muggles with unforgivables just to have some laughs. She saw her family abuse their power in the name of Salazar Slytherin. But as she grew up, there must have been a point where she felt like, is this really it? Is this the legacy of one of the founding members of Hogwarts? Is this the legacy of Salazar Slytherin? Maybe as she grew up, her eyes started to fill with naive yet unwavering belief and a desire to prove everyone that there is more to Salazar Slytherin's story than meets the eye. She was determined to prove her kin wrong. I really don't know exactly at what age, but as we heard from Arminis, she started researching into the past of Salazar Slytherin. And I'm gonna call him Slytherin from now on because it's a real mouthful to call him by his full name. She found out about a scriptorium hidden deep within the Hogwarts castle. A scriptorium of Salazar Slytherin. But waiting for her before the final door was a trial she wasn't prepared for. You see, all this time she was trying to clean the tainted slate of Slytherin's legacy, where her family refused to believe that they were anything less than royalty and scoffed off the thought of treating other people equally because they were direct descendants of Slytherin. Her belief in the possibility of light within the Slytherin's legacy put her at odds with those in her family who relished themselves in darkness. People, on the other hand, hated Gaunts for their behavior and ultimately despised Slytherin and everything he stood for. And again, her naive belief put her at odds with those people because they saw only darkness in Slytherin's legacy, and rightfully so. And Noctua had to swim against these two strong opposite currents at the same time. When she faced that final trial which stood between her and the truth, she was unequipped and hence had to forfeit her dream. If you don't know what happened, then, well, she was trapped in a corridor and had to cast an unforgivable on someone. Anyone to open that final door. But the goal she was fighting for was something no one agreed with. Her family thought dark magic and pure blood lineage is all there is to Slytherin's legacy. People also thought dark magic and pure blood lineage is all there is to Slytherin's legacy, but where Gaunts looked at it as royalty and superiority over other people, the people on the other hand looked at it as something dark and evil. Noctua was alone in her fight. And at the end, she was trapped in that corridor all by herself. With no food and water and no way out, she had succumbed to a fate she couldn't escape. No allies, no family, and no redemption. Noctua Gaunt's dream shattered like a glass, leaving only echoes of what could have been, and these remains of her. Was she being childishly naive with her goal? With the answer as apparent and clear as a glass? Was the thought of questioning it even necessary? In the end, was she fulfilled with her journey? Was she satisfied or was she sad? Did she regret following her goal? Well, that's another page missing in the mysteries of Hogwarts. While writing the script for this video, I was also having some unraveling moments of my own. But before that, if you guys were just here for Noctua's video, then there you go. That was it. You can feel free to leave. Thank you so much for watching until now. Yes, it's gonna hurt my retention a lot, but I really don't wish to waste your time because coming after this are just some philosophical thoughts about dreams and life in general. At least I like to call them philosophical. So while writing the script for this video, I was second guessing the current path of my life. At the age of almost 23, I'm either supposed to be pursuing my higher studies or should have gotten a job like most of my friends did, and many of the boys and girls my age. And here I am doing none of that stuff and writing the script for this video. Because I too have a dream. I too want to foolishly leave everything behind and follow this naive fantasy of mine. Maybe there's a holy grail waiting for me at the end of all of this. Or maybe I too shall face the thick, cold wall called reality someday. This really got me into a weird mindset of, if I know that there is a little 50% chance of everything I believe to be just a fantasy and not a reality, Is it even worth putting all the work and achieve nothing? Am I just mindlessly walking on a path that leads to nowhere at all? And I agree with the ideology of enjoying the path, enjoying the journey. I am. I wouldn't be making this video if I wasn't. But it still scares me because I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Does anyone know? There are millions of people across the world who are following their passion. And I know many of them will be facing reality someday. So should everyone just stop taking the gamble and choose the less favorable but more predictable path, like getting a job or something? Will we be happy in the end if we choose the more predictable path and let go of our passion? Or will we be happier even with the failure because we were following our passion? I was thinking real hard about the answer. And in the night, I remembered a scene from Attack on Titan Season 1. And I slept like a child. I'm gonna end this video with that scene, and don't worry, it doesn't contain any spoiler or anything. So thank you so much for sticking up until now. It really means a lot. Please leave a like and subscribe. It's a very small channel and it's gonna help a lot. Thank you.
Do as your conscience dictates. But Eren, listen. How are you supposed to know where to draw the line? Whether you lose control or freely give it up. Maybe it's the same. Look, Eren. We don't agree because our experience brings us to opposing views. That's life. At the end of the day, there's no reason to go against how you see it. The choice is yours. You can trust yourself, or you can trust the people willing to put their lives on the line for you. I don't know which way is better. I never have. Should I act on my own instincts, or put myself in the hands of my comrades and trust them? Either way, there's no guarantee. In the end, you choose what you choose. If afterwards your regrets are at a minimum, good for you.